Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. 92.1 FM Radio Pesona, your best information station. Hello, good afternoon all Pesona Inspira. And today this is a special day because of a Sunday. It's special day for us to learning English, especially in a speaking ability. So for all Pesona Inspira who wants to improving or learning English speaking ability, you have to join this program. This is collaboration program between Radio Pesona, Unsik, Wonosobo, and of course Diskominfo Wonosobo. Yes, here is it. I can speak. To be able to voice aspiration, we must be able to speak. So here is it. I can speak. Yes, as usual, I Can Speak is not only broadcasting by Valia, but also by co-hosts who come from FPS Unsik. And today we have two special co-hosts who come in Studio Radio Pesona FM. And maybe we have to say hello first to all the co-hosts right now. Hello, guys.
Halo, Pesona Inspira.
Hello. There are two beautiful girls
Thank
who
you.
feels me like I'm the old one. but
No.
but I think what is it? My soul is still young like
Still
you
young.
guys.
Okay.
Okay, maybe you can introduce yourself first.
Okay, hello Pesona Inspira. Welcome back with me. I'm Maria from English Literature student, and also I'm part of Student Association English Literature, and
Okay.
now I'm in the fourth semester.
Okay, and of course for Persona Inspira who always listening this program, you have already listened Ria voice.
Yes.
So this is not her first time.
yeah.
What the times?
It's been
How many times you
six,
been
maybe, or fifth.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Can I say that you're fluent in English after six broadcasting?
Yeah, I think I'm getting confident.
Oke. Ya, emang kalau sering ngomong itu belum berarti kita lancar, tapi setidaknya
Yeah, at
udah
least we
berani
confident to
ya.
speak it, like
Betul, lebih percaya diri untuk belajar berbicara.
Yes.
Oke, Ria, gimana kuliahnya nih?
So far so good.
So far so good.
A little bit busy, but still, I still can handle it.
What kind activity that you did too much lately?
Of course, the assignment.
Assignment?
Yes,
Oke,
because-
UTS was?
Yeah, it's mid.
Oh, mid.
Yeah,
Oke,
udah
oke.
memasuki mid, so it's a little bit busy.
Okay. I'm a little bit confused because you have to
Yeah.
concern about your grade, your
Yes.
marks. Yeah, okay. And there is one new face close to Ria. Maybe you can say hello, girls.
Hello, my name is Haliza and I am
Mhm.
student of English Literature
Mm-mm.
fourth semester.
Fourth semester.
Yeah.
You are in the same semester with Ria.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, she's my
okay.
classmate as well.
Oh, your classmate.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I have attend to FPS Unsik for three or two times, but I never see your face. So I think you are a new student.
Yeah.
Kemana aja kamu? Oke, mungkin bisa kenalan dulu. Kamu biasanya kalau di sekolah, di kampus ngapain aja? Mainnya sama Ria atau bukan?
Ya. Sometimes sama dia and sama yang lain juga.
Do you join in the same association with Ria too? Bergabung dalam organisasi yang sama juga sama Ria atau enggak?
Yeah.
Oh ya, oke. Ini benar-benar baru banget ya Valia
Baru
katamu
banget.
ya. Dan this is your first time to
Yes.
broadcasting I Can Speak.
Yeah.
Oke.
I'm so nervous actually.
It's okay. It's okay. We only what is it? We just talking about anything. We just discussing about one topic that you already choose before this broadcast. So for Persona Inspira who what is it like a curious what is the topic today? We will spill after we spill the number phone. Kenapa Valia harus spill nomor telepon dulu? Karena untuk mendorong ya semua Pesona Inspira untuk bergabung. Karena program ini buat belajar bareng-bareng. Jadi bukan siapa yang lancar baru bisa gabung gitu ya. Karena
Yeah.
di sini kita juga
True.
akan secara tidak sengaja melakukan banyak kesalahan ketika belajar berbicara, tapi setidaknya sudah berani berbicara dulu, udah berani belajar dulu gitu ya. Untuk semuanya yang mau bergabung silahkan di 0823 2383 9996. Okay, the topic today is the role of English as a global language. Okay, this is interesting topic, and maybe because of this topic is made by you guys,
Yes.
maybe you can explain us why the reason why you choose this topic as our topic.
For me, of course, because it's relate with our program. We always talk about English, and now we will bring this topic more wider to apa ya, like udah ke tahap global. Biasanya kayak cuma kayak belajar bahasa Inggris atau ngomong bahasa Inggris locally, but now we want to talk about it's like English as a global language, like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
because of technology more
Yeah.
developing more. I mean, so communication is become important, and
Yes.
because of international language is using English, so
Yeah.
we need English as a global language to be discussing more deep. Oke, kalau buat Haliza sendiri punya alasan khusus nggak kenapa akhirnya menyetujui? Oke Ria, aku mau nih ini jadi topik hari ini. Ada alasan juga nggak kalau dalam sudut pandang Haliza?
Kalau dari aku itu media dan lain-lain juga pakai bahasa Inggris.
Yeah, use English.
Oke,
Use
oke.
English.
Karena sekarang nih serba ini ya, serba
Serba
teknologi
English.
dan semua teknologi itu membutuhkan komunikasi dalam bahasa
Yes.
Inggris. Makanya komunikasi dalam bahasa Inggris, peran bahasa Inggris dalam bahasa global itu sangat penting ya. Oke.
Also, beside that, it's really relate with our major, of course, English literature. So we have to always speak English, and English.
Okay, as a student English literature,
Yeah.
what do you think about English as a global language? Do you ever think that why only English as global language? Do you ever think that why not Indonesia as a global language or bahasa as a global language?
Okay, in my opinion, because we already know that English is spoken in so many countries, right? And it's not also used to, used in study, but also in business, travel, or internet, and also movies and music. And English is also become the go-to language for connecting with people around the world.
Okay.
Yeah, English is already became an international language, and I think it's important to learn English like that.
Okay, maybe for Valia, bahasa Indonesia has to invention to the
Yeah.
English language, so it can be the global language. How about you, Halisa? Do you ever think that why only English as global language, or maybe do you have some what is it like specific perspective? Mungkin kamu punya perspektif sendiri ya. Kenapa akhirnya bahasa Inggris tuh yang jadi bahasa global gitu, bahasa internasional? Menurut kamu gimana?
Mungkin lebih banyak dipelajari oleh semua orang gitu.
Karena dipelajari oleh semua orang.
Iya.
Karena dari dulu mungkin ya yang menyebarkan bahasa itu, misalkan ini kan kita pernah mengenal ya yang namanya Columbus, penemu
Yes.
benua Amerika,
Yeah.
dan ternyata beliau ini juga nggak cuma menemukan benua Amerika, mungkin beberapa negara juga ketika ditemukan oleh beliau berkomunikasinya pakai
Yeah,
bahasa
use
Inggris.
English, yeah.
Coba kalau
I've heard
waktu
that.
itu Columbus pakai bahasa Indonesia,
Maybe Indonesia will be international language.
Oke. Oke, Pesona Inspira, ini baru sekedar prolog aja ya. Kita akan ngobrol lebih dalam tentang the role of English as a global language. So for Pesona Inspira who wants to join, you can join in 0823 2383 9996, and you can speak in many language. You can speak in Bahasa, you can speak in Wonosoboan, in what is it like another language. But I hope you don't speak in body language because I can read your body language from this program. Okay, after this opening song, Valia, Ria, and Haliza will come back in I Can Speak. So don't go anywhere.
Speak.
Yes, coming back in I Can Speak program with Valia, Ria, and of course Haliza, who come from FPS Unsik. And this program is collaboration program between Radio Pesona, FPS Unsik, and Diskominfo Wonosobo. And today we're gonna talking about the role of English as a global language. And because of Ria and Haliza has already choose this topic, and they already say their perspective why English as a global language is important for our daily life. Maybe you can what is it like explain to in your opinion, is it important for everyone in the world to be able in speak English? Maybe Ria first. Okay. In your opinion, why or is it important for everyone in the world to be able to speak in English?
Okay, in my opinion, it's not that necessary, but I can say we need that. We need to at least know basic English, especially in study, because I'm a student of university. But wait, as we know that English is recently become like apa ya, kayak semua aspek kayaknya tuh ada bahasa Inggrisnya gitu. So mau nggak mau kita tuh at least know basic English gitu, like that.
Is not that necessary, but we need that.
Yeah,
it's
we
like
need
a 50-50.
Yeah, because apa ya, sepengalaman aku tuh English make it easier in every aspect, especially in education, like that.
Okay, with English proficiency, we have what is it like have more added value.
Yeah.
For getting a job or maybe getting some positive change like what is it like pertukaran belajar.
Also English like open wider opportunities, right?
Ya, betul. Jadi bisa membuka banyak kesempatan ya, nggak cuma soal untuk berkomunikasi aja gitu ya. Oke, kalau Haliza sendiri, dalam sudut pandang Haliza gimana nih? Penting banget nggak sih orang-orang tuh, semua orang di dunia tuh harus bisa bahasa Inggris, harus bisa bicara bahasa Inggris? Menurut Haliza penting banget nggak?
In my opinion, is needed. Sesuai kebutuhan.
Oke.
Ya, misalnya kayak I am from village and that has quite a lot of tourism. So kayak kalau ada turis gitu kan butuh
You can serve in English.
Yeah.
Ya, siapa tahu dapat tamu orang bule gitu ya. But if we have what is it like live in the like what is it like perkebunan, pertanian, menurut kamu penting juga atau enggak?
Yeah, important.
Bisa kasih contoh, mungkin boleh pakai bahasa Indonesia nggak apa-apa, kasih contoh. Kalau misalkan kayak di Wonosobo ini kan banyak juga ya yang bertani, yang apa sih namanya, punya lahan sayur gitu ya. Kalau bisa bahasa Inggris, keuntungan mereka tuh apa sih? What is their benefit when they are mastering English language?
Kalau
simpelnya mungkin bisa ini kali ya, bisa ngejual sayurnya itu sampai ke internasional.
Okay, I have another opinion.
Okay.
I think they don't have to master in English, but at least they know basic English, like what I said before, because it is not impossible that Wonosobo will become one of the famous tourist cities, and maybe they like interest to learn like mungkin kayak pertanian atau apapun yang ada di Wonosobo, it's apa ya, kayak nggak mungkin, maksudnya bukan nggak mungkin kan, suatu saat maybe Wonosobo will be
jadi sumber apa ya, pemasok sayuran utama di seluruh dunia gitu kan. Oke, benar. Ya, jadi setidaknya tuh harus tahu dasar-dasar bahasa Inggris. At least they can understand what the international visitors when they talking in English, right?
Ya, siapa tahu kan di masa depan nanti kan, we never know, like because recently Wonosobo aja kayak udah banyak kan apa tourism yang masuk gitu. Bukan nggak mungkin mereka kayak mau mempelajari atau at least apa ya, terjun langsung di masyarakat mungkin kan.
Benar-benar.
We never know.
And I have heard about the UMKM in another city. They can increasing their income because of they starting to import their product to another level, to another city, and there is one or two up to three country come to their UMKM store and they speak bahasa Inggris, they speak English language, so it can be happen suddenly when a visitor or buyer comes from internationals attend our store, right? Jadi ada cerita di mana UMKM tuh berkembang gara-gara dia tuh impor ke negara luar, terus tiba-tiba yang mau beli tuh datang gitu aja ke tokonya si pemilik UMKM ini. Bayangkan kalau misalkan dia nggak bisa bahasa Inggris, at least dasar-dasarnya tadi ya, basic Inggrisnya itu kan jadi nggak paham, jadi susah untuk negosiasi, berdiskusi dan komunikasi gitu ya.
Yeah, even so right now kayak apa ya, tools to translate another language, not only English is already improved, but kalau communicate langsung kita saling paham kan nggak ada miskom.
Iya,
gitu kan.
betul.
It's better that we use tools like maybe Google Translate or another tools.
Yeah, okay. And I agree that English language can be translator tools for many languages of whole of the world, because of we have our what is it, like a language, so maybe international buyer or international friends will come to Indonesia without any without any knowledge about English language. When they speak in Japanese or when they speak in Korean, we can translate in bahasa Inggris first, in English first, and then translate di bahasa Indonesia. Jadi benar juga sih, bahasa Inggris itu bisa berfungsi sebagai translator ya, jadi penerjemah.
Yeah, that's why one of the English role in globalization is to become bridge another language. I mean, is example English through our language.
Yeah, so the first role of English is a become bridge to another language in the world. Oke, jadi ketemu nih satu perannya ya. Selain jadi alat komunikasi, except as a communication tools, but also as a translator tools too. And maybe Ria and Halisa, you can give another opinion about what will I say next. As a Wonosobo resident, we know that Wonosobo is not a big city or metropolitan city like Jakarta, right?
Yes.
Wonosobo does not only live from the tourism sector, but also agriculture and plantation. Yeah, we can say that Wonosobo is still like a countryside. Yeah,
Yes,
and when you communicate and interact with your neighbors in Wonosobo, do you think there are many families who consider English important to mastering and start practicing when meeting you? Maybe when a neighbor meet you, they will speak English.
honestly, until now, when I actually I don't really speak English when I come to my hometown, because I know that English in there is not having that apa ya? Belum terlalu gimana ya? Terlalu
Dianggap penting.
Iya, belum terlalu dianggap penting begitu. So I just mostly speak English in my environment, in my university. Yeah.
Oke.
But sorry, once I've experienced when I spontaneously speak English in my hometown, and they respond me like, oh you in bahasa ya, oh kamu bahasa Inggrisnya kok bagus sih, gitu. Kamu bagus loh, nanti dapat kesempatan gini gitu. Itu bagus loh gitu.
You get a compliment.
Yeah, compliment at least.
You get a motivation from
motivation.
all who listening your speaking.
Yes.
Okay. At least that's a positive response.
Positive response.
There are some stories come from Wonosobo residents too that I wanna say
Yes,
he talked to me that when he tried to speaking English in their environment, in their neighborhood, he always getting a negative response. While their neighborhood always say that, alah sok banget sih ke Inggris, alah nggak usah sok-sokan deh, wong Wonosobo aja sok-sokan gitu. So when I heard your story, that's you get a positive response. I felt like, oh berarti nggak semua orang Wonosobo punya pikiran yang kayak gitu ya. Ada juga yang mau maju gitu loh. Masih bagus nih responnya. Setidaknya nggak mematikan semangat orang-orang yang lagi belajar ya.
Betul.
Benar. Kalau Haliza gimana, Haliza?
Seperti yang dikatakan Valia, kalau di sekitar saya itu masih kebanyakan negatif gitu, kayak bahasa Inggris banget sih.
But you ever practicing speaking English in your maybe neighborhood or your family? Pernah nggak praktek di lingkungan keluarga atau tetangga bicara bahasa Inggris?
Belum sih.
Belum pernah.
Ya.
Coba sesekali dipraktekin ya. Nanti cerita ke kita kira-kira responnya kayak gimana, kalimatnya kayak gimana gitu ya. And maybe Ria, do you have any special day or specific day when you have to speaking English with your family or with your friends?
Mostly I always like practice my English with myself. So when I got home and I speak English, and my family respond like just listening to me, not responded. They just like
what is it?
Oh lagi latihan bahasa Inggris gitu aja sih.
Okay.
But they really support me when not only in my family but also my neighborhood. Like when I at least or just speak some words in English, and they respond like, ajarin aku dong biar bisa bahasa Inggris. So they responded positively. Then I'm so happy.
Oh, that's very cool. I think
Yeah.
you can open the English course. You can get a passive income from teaching English for everyone, right?
Yeah, it's still in my plan.
Oke. Good, itu bagus juga loh. Jadi maksudnya melatih juga kan, menambah waktu untuk
Yes.
berlatih berbicara, menambah partner juga. Maybe for what is it? Ria, I'm sorry I forgot your name.
It's okay.
Ria and Haliza, did you ever curious about me? Whoa. Is there any specific or specialty for me to practicing English speaking? Do you curious or not? I mean, I want to say, I want to tell you a story, but
Okay.
you never asked me.
Okay, please tell us. Please
Okay.
tell us.
Okay, for me, Sunday is a special day for me to practicing English because
Yeah.
I have a English partner community. So Sunday is the special day for me to remembering all the vocabulary.
Yeah.
Ya, karena punya komunitas yang kaitannya dengan bahasa Inggris dan kegiatannya itu setiap hari Minggu. It's really helping me. It's really helped me to practicing my English speaking ability. Jadi ternyata ngaruh juga ya,
Yes.
kayak gitu. Karena kalau misalkan nggak ada sama sekali, nggak pernah sama sekali, itu kayak bahasa tuh langsung mati gitu.
Iya, every language kalau nggak di-practice, kalau nggak dilatih, like apa ya? Kalau bahasa pisaunya tuh bakal tumpul gitu loh,
Benar.
bakal nggak tajam gitu.
Sama aja kayak perasaan yang nggak pernah diekspresikan
Oh,
ya
iya.
dengan kata-kata, nggak akan pernah diketahui dan tidak akan pernah diucapkan, menemukan kata yang pasti akan susah gitu ya.
That's so me.
Oke, Pesona Inspira, for all Pesona Inspira who wants to join with us to discussing this topic, the role of English as a global language, you can join us in 0823 2383 9996. You can join by chat or by telephone, and we will talking about the role of English as a global language in your perspective ya. Jadi kalau misalkan dalam sudut pandangnya Pesona Inspira, peran bahasa Inggris tuh nggak gitu loh. Mungkin perannya kalau di pasar aku dagangan bisa sambil live streamingnya sampai ke Eropa sana, sampai ke Amerika juga boleh. Nanti kita ngobrol-ngobrol lagi ya. Jadi tentunya kita masih menunggu partisipasi Pesona Inspira ya, dan kita nanti masih akan ada 2 segmen. Setelah light conversation akan ada listener times ya, Pesona Inspira, dan Pesona Inspira juga bisa bergabung pada saat segmen tersebut. Sekarang Valia dan teman-teman akan break sebentar, dan setelah lagu serta komersial break berikut ini, Pesona Inspira nggak boleh pindah channel, harus tetap di 92,1 FM. I can speak comeback with Valia and 2 beautiful students from FPS Unsi, and this is I Can Speak. I Can Speak today we talking about the role of English as a global language, and we have already talked about English as a global language and how far Wonosobo residents mastering English language, and of course now I'm a bit curious about your opinion, Ria and Haliza. Does using English in daily life make someone appear modern or detached from their cultural roles? How about your opinion?
Let me go first. In my opinion, it's depend on perspective, our own perspective, and I saw English not, maksudnya gini, aku nggak melihat bahasa itu misal orang yang mengucapkan atau berbicara foreign language dianggap someone that live in modern. No.
Oke.
Menurut aku kemampuan bahasa itu ya nggak harus orang yang misalnya modern atau orang yang let's say menengah ke atas atau gimana pun. Me as a villager, perlu juga especially speak English or learn English gitu. Aku nggak berpikiran kalau orang yang
because
speak
of
English,
because of basically English or another language is a daily life.
Yes,
Our
daily
life. So all kind of language it's
Yes.
become daily life. It's become our what is it like daily needs too.
Yeah.
Jadi ketika orang menguasai kebutuhan hidupnya ya itu sesuatu yang memang harus dikuasai, bukan sesuatu yang bisa dianggap dia belajar bahasa Inggris, dia jago bahasa Inggris, dia lebih modern daripada yang tidak jago bahasa Inggris gitu ya. Oke.
It's not detached from their culture, what their culture like that.
Okay. As long as we know when we mastering English language or someone who fluently in English, they still remember about their mother tongue.
Yes.
They still remember how or from where they come from ya. Jadi rata-rata orang yang berbicara bahasa Inggris itu orang-orang atau yang lancar bahasa Inggris yang mereka juga sebenarnya masih mengingat bahasa ibunya,
Of course.
masih paham mereka berasal dari mana gitu ya. They still have their identity, national identity. And talking about, do you wanna adding some perspective or opinion maybe?
Justru maybe kalau punya kelebihan, especially in English speaking, they can share or at least kayak memberitahu atau just show their own language or kayak budayanya dia ke maybe to share to international friends or maybe in school they can share it in English, it's gonna be better, I think.
Okay, okay. So when someone fluently in English, they wanna speak or they wanna tell all story about their culture
Yes.
to another
Yeah.
person. So their ability, it can be the bridge
Yes.
to introducing their culture
Yeah.
to what is it, like a promotion their culture, and of course it can be good opportunity to meningkatkan terkenalan, meningkatkan
Yeah.
popularitas dari
Popularitas.
budaya daerahnya dia
Yes,
sendiri gitu ya.
exactly.
Okay. And when we talking about English in daily life, do you have any story that you meet someone who really fluently in English and you
Yeah.
feels like, oh, that's really cool, it's inspire me, I want to talking English every day like him
Yes.
or like her? Do you have any story like that?
Of course, I have. Maybe Haliza want to share.
Okay, maybe
the
Haliza.
experience first.
Mm-mm.
I have experience
Mm-mm.
uh,
Mm-mm.
sama
Gimana? Mm-mm.
sama
Nggak apa-apa,
It's okay.
gimana pakai bahasa Indonesia boleh loh, gimana jadi pengalamannya pernah ketemu sama orang yang jago bahasa Inggris.
Iya.
Siapa tuh?
dulu waktu SMA itu ada kayak anak magang gitu
Mm-mm.
dari Unsik,
Mm-mm.
tapi dia bukan dari Fakultas Bahasa dan Sastra,
Mm-mm.
dan dia lancar sekali bahasa Inggrisan.
Hmm.
Wah, keren banget.
Dia ini cewek cowok?
Cewek.
Cewek.
Iya.
Oke, jadi kayak kakak tingkat gitu, lagi main ke sekolah gitu.
Iya.
Dan dia pakai bahasa Inggris pas main ke sekolah kamu gitu.
Lebih ke mengajar sih, kayak magang gitu.
Oh, oke
Magang.
oke. Dia lagi ngajar jadi guru sementara gitu ya.
Mungkin kayak
Oke.
PPL atau something like that.
Ya,
Ya, PKL.
kayak seperti itu.
Oh, so it's
Magang.
inspire you to enter the English literature program right now?
Iya.
Oh, makanya kamu belajar di Departemen Bahasa Inggris, Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris karena terinspirasi sama orang itu.
Iya, betul
Keren.
sekali.
Maybe the one who become the inspirational person can hear your voice, can hear your broadcasting. So I think she will be proud of you right now. Pasti dia akan bangga, ya Allah, alhamdulillah aku
Iya,
bisa bermanfaat untuk
menginspirasi
orang
gitu
lain,
ya.
menginspirasi untuk orang lain gitu ya. Kalau
Oke.
Ria gimana? Punya cerita yang sama nggak?
A lot, but apa ya, yang aku ingat tuh, they weren't apa ya, not a native, but it's tourists, tapi they can speak bahasa.
Mhm.
So if I'm not mistaken, wait,
You forgot the
little bit
name, or you forgot the person. You forgot the
Yeah.
name or the person.
Wait. I think I forgot the person,
Mhm.
but I remember the moment.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so once, like, I met her or he, yeah, they speak English fluent, very fluent, and from that, it's apa ya, like awakening my curiosity about English, and I want to learn more and more, especially in English speaking, because them.
So you get influence from him.
Yeah,
So-
inspiration. I got inspiration from them.
Oh, can you say that you become an English literature student university because of him too or not?
One of them, because I have a lot of apa ya, inspiration, but one of the most memorable inspiration, I think, when I met them, like what I said, they speak English really well, and because of that, I want to be like them.
Oh, okay. For Valia, I have a story. I have a what is it, senior high school English teacher.
Mm-hmm.
He is an English teacher who get a chance to go to Australia
Yes.
untuk pertukaran guru gitu ya. And when he come back to our school, he always teach English
Wow.
with Australian accents. It
Wow.
really makes me like a wow, it's really cool, and I can catch his word really clearly.
Okay.
Jadi bahasa Inggrisnya tuh benar-benar clear, word by wordnya itu benar-benar ketangkap dan mudah dipahami. That's the reason why it makes me realize that English it's not really difficult
Okay.
as our perspective, right? And of course, from that moment, I try to brave to practicing my
Yeah.
English ability.
It also remind me about another inspiration.
Okay, what is it?
Another my
You can
inspiration.
say,
Okay.
you can tell all the story that you have.
Okay, it's also my junior high school teacher.
Mm.
She's really good at English. I mean, she's very different than another teacher that I've experienced. Sometimes tuh kalau guru bahasa Inggris ngajarnya tuh gitu-gitu aja ya, kayak cuma ngasih materi terus kayak udah gitu suruh belajar mandiri. But she's really different. Like she's always teach us in dengan cara yang berbeda gitu, dengan cara yang kita tuh made us to easier understand English. So that's why until now I still remember her name, jasanya gitu, yang membuat aku terinspirasi buat salah satunya belajar bahasa Inggris lebih, and also especially took this major,
Okay.
English literature.
Okay.
Yeah.
For some people, to learning English language need some trigger, right?
Yes.
But for all the young person who born in 2000, after 2000, I think
Yeah.
English is become their daily communication because of we even have hear about Jaksel style,
Yeah.
like when we mix bahasa with English, and because of that we can know that today English is not a really precious language. When we hear someone who can speaking English really fluently, we will thinking that wah ini precious banget orang ini, wah
Yes.
keren banget, berharga
Yeah,
banget.
really
Tapi
cool.
sekarang di zaman sekarang tuh bahasa Inggris, apalagi anak-anak sekarang ya, anak-anak Gen Z itu bahasa Inggris itu udah jadi kayak komunikasi
Yeah,
sehari-hari
mostly,
gitu ya, udah bercampur dengan bahasa Indonesia, jadi kayak udah yang ya itu udah jadi bukan sesuatu yang wow lagi, tapi sudah sesuatu yang menjadi keharusan gitu nggak
Yes.
sih?
Yeah,
Nah oke,
true.
kalau gitu nih ya, ini pertanyaan menarik lagi. Have you ever met someone who doesn't speak English fluently but he understand the basic of English and now he has a better life?
Yeah, it's also experience in my daily life, especially my own classmates. They understand English well. They know how to write English.
They can catch the word,
Yes,
they can catch the
words.
meaning.
Yeah, but they still also me still feel difficult to speak it like that.
And they become better. I mean, their life is better than before.
Yeah, I think they have a better life than me.
Okay. How about Halisa? Do you have ever met someone who doesn't speaking English fluently but they can understand in basic English? Pernah nggak ketemu orang yang kayak gitu?
Belum sih.
Belum pernah ya.
Belum.
Oke. Memang rata-rata banyak juga sih ya orang-orang yang dia sebenarnya paham bahasa Inggris, walaupun mungkin dia nggak berani atau belum bisa berbicara gitu lancar, tapi paham gitu. Dengan paham aja itu bisa mengantarkan kita ke luar negeri, ya nggak sih? At least buat jalan-jalan.
Yes.
But there are so many tenaga kerja Indonesia who only know about the basic English, but they can survive in another country, right? So English is really important for us, at least for surviving in the wildlife, in the unknown life that we never met before. Jadi kalau kita nggak pernah hidup di luar negeri, ya bertahannya cuma dengan memahami basic bahasa Inggris itu ya. Gimana kalau kita nggak bisa ngomong, nggak paham juga, itu akan makin mempersulit gitu, bener banget. Dan sekarang ini juga ya banyak banget ya teknologi, globalisasi itu tuh pakai bahasa Inggris. Kita mainan sosial media, mainan medsos itu banyak banget kosakata bahasa Inggris gitu ya. At least we know that English influence us not only by the subject in the university, but also influence us with the social media platform. Do you think that lambat laun bahasa Inggris itu bisa jadi lama-lama tuh jadi paling utama. Jadi orang Indonesia sendiri akan sedikit berbahasa Indonesianya.
Like what Valia mentioned before, recent generation, especially Gen Z, as simple as they make a caption in social media, they use English, right?
We met English caption usually, oftenly, and when celebgram posting some photo or video, oftenly they will writing in English language, right? Okay.
I think it makes the pots is more jadi lebih keren aja gitu, use English, right?
Except it can be makes our posting more cooler. It's also makes us to get a viral content when we know the trend. What is it like the trend hashtag in English, in international field ya. Kayaknya kayak kita kalau tahu bahasa Inggris, akhirnya kita tuh bisa bikin postingan kita tuh jadi lebih terkenal dengan hashtag yang lebih internasional, lebih luas lagi dengan bahasa Inggris, ya nggak sih? Jadi kalau mau lebih terkenal ya mau nggak mau harus belajar bahasa Inggris nggak? Gimana Haliza? Iya. Kalau posting Instagram atau TikTok, mainan TikTok suka pakai bahasa Inggris juga nggak?
Ya, lebih sering pakai bahasa Inggris.
Biasanya kayak gimana biasanya? Pakai bahasa Inggrisnya kayak gimana biasanya? Di caption aja atau kamu juga misalkan live TikTok juga pakai bahasa Inggris gitu?
Kalau live TikTok belum
pernah. Kalau yang gila ini gimana penggunaan bahasa Inggrisnya?
Mungkin di caption sama di bio.
Di bio,
Personally I using English on my social media.
In your biography,
yes,
in your profile.
Okay. My profile.
May I know your statement in your bio, in your profile in English? Kamu kan tadi bilang kalau di bio kamu tuh pakai bahasa Inggris. Coba ceritain kayak gimana? Ada kalimat apa atau pakai kata-kata apa gitu yang ada di profile kamu?
Kayak life goes on, so go ahead. Gitu.
Okay. So you put the motto in English, okay, and you use it as your profile in Instagram, okay. Nggak masalah dimulai dari motto ya.
Yes.
Kalau Ria juga?
I mostly using English on my social media, especially Instagram or WhatsApp when I made a post. Apa lagi? It's also like a change my perspective that English is what's that? People who speak English looks like modern. I think yes, because sometimes perspektifnya tuh kalau orang berbahasa Inggris kayak you look more modern gitu loh. It's changed a little bit my perspective kalau
Oke.
bahasa
Jadi
Inggris
ini berubah ya.
Iya.
Berubah ya. Kalau tadi enggak ya. Kalau
Iya.
tadi tuh katanya kata Ria kan kalau pakai berubah apa berbicara bahasa Inggris itu enggak bisa dibilang modern karena memang kebutuhan hidup gitu
Iya.
ya. Tapi kalau sekarang
Kalau
beda
membahas,
lagi nih.
ya membahas
terkait teknologi.
I think yes, it's apa ya, change my perspective that English is looks when someone speaks English, it made them made apa ya more modern gitu loh.
Oke.
Because like what I said, they use English when they speak English or use English looks apa ya lebih cool gitu.
Oke. So your perspective will depends on the context.
The context.
Oke.
Yeah.
It's okay. Karena memang kadang-kadang kalau misalkan kaitannya sama platform sosial media,
Yeah.
teknologi, ya penguasaan bahasa Inggris itu
Yes.
juga dipandang modern
Agree.
ya. Karena salah satu bagian atau part of the globalization
Yes.
era. Oke. Valia mau nanya lagi nih sama Haliza D. So after we talking about the globalization and then social media platform, we using English in social media platform. Do you agree that globalization affected the spirit of English language? Do you agree that globalization affected the spirit of English language? Setuju nggak?
Setuju.
Setuju?
Iya.
Oke. Mungkin bisa jelasin setujunya kenapa? Gimana setujunya? Pakai bahasa Indonesia nggak apa-apa, boleh.
Apa ya?
Kenapa menurut kamu globalisasi itu memiliki efek terhadap persebaran bahasa Inggris?
Ya kayak tadi di sosial media kan lebih banyak caption bahasa Inggris gitu.
Terus apa
Nah,
lagi?
terus itu tuh mempengaruhi kayak penyebaran bahasa Inggris. tuh
Oke,
lebih luas.
oke. Kalau Ria mau nambahin nggak?
Mm,
Of course yes. Of course yes. First, ya.
I agree with that globalization is very effect in spreading English because globalization made English more common. Maybe as simple as from movie. Maybe it's apa ya? Mostly using English, right? Western movie, apa sih? Like masuk ke Indo, of course they apa ya? Pastinya menyediakan utamanya in English, not in bahasa. So it's made English apa ya? Mudah tersebar gitu.
Okay, for Valia, globalization is related with not only one or two country, but also more than two or three country. It's bigger than our imagination. Globalization always related with all the country all of the world.
Yes.
And of course, it's not only talking about communication, but also it talking about our life, and it can be consist of movie, of music, and of culture, and of course when culture, technology, and then our life communicate in English, so it can be alamiah, secara alamiah itu tersebar dengan sendirinya kosakata bahasa Inggris. Jadi secara nggak langsung itu ketika banyak negara-negara di luar sana berkomunikasi dengan bahasa Inggris, misalkan warga negara Amerika, warga negara Korea, warga negara Jepang berkomunikasi dengan bahasa Inggris, entah itu tentang musik, tentang film, tentang budayanya mereka sendiri, secara nggak langsung mereka sudah membagikan kosakata dari satu orang ke orang lain, lama-lama ke negara-negara lain, dan persebaran itu akhirnya terjadi deh, ya nggak sih? Termasuk juga when we listening di Western music, maybe we start about one vocabulary only. Ketika kita cuma tahu satu vocabulary, after we listening one music, we have 10 new vocabulary or maybe 20 vocabulary, and we knew about another culture with that music, and then we know more wider about the vocabulary, and then the tenses, and then what is it, Grammarly gitu kan. Ketika kita dengerin bahasa Inggris yang awalnya cuma tahu my name is Valia, lama-lama tuh karena dengan lirik itu kita tuh jadi tahu oh ada tenses kayak gini,
yes.
oh ada kosakata yang seperti itu gitu kan. Jadi secara langsung ya udah tersebar dengan sendirinya ke beberapa negara bahasa Inggris itu sendiri, ya nggak sih?
Yes, agree. As simple as like what I said, movie or music, it's also has big impact in spreading English, right? In this globalization.
Ya, emang bener banget sih kalau bahasa Inggris itu jadi hal yang penting banget, bahasa yang penting. Kalau bisa jadi bahasa kedua setelah bahasa Indonesia, ya. Bahkan mungkin setelah bahasa Jawanya masing-masing. Kan ada yang kadang bahasa Leksonoan gitu kan, ada bahasa Wonosobo khusus yang kita tuh ingat banget, lengket banget, tapi setelah bahasa dari daerah kita masing-masing, nomor 2 adalah bahasa Inggris gitu yang perlu dipelajari. Gimana?
I also remember that we have to grateful become Indonesian because at least we without we realizing it, we already multi language. We also speak our national language, of course, bahasa, and our origin language. I mean, bahasa daerah, like that. And also we add one more language, international language, of course, English. So we already become multi language, right?
Okay.
You guys agree?
Yeah, I agree with you. All 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
And before I explain another perspective from my mind, I have to move to another segment. We
Okay.
have a listener time because
Okay.
of there are so many Persona Inspira who already chat us, so we have to read it.
Okay.
So we will move in listener time. Inspira, saatnya Pesona Inspira bergabung di 0823 2383 9996. Is listener time. Listener time. Oke, dan saat ini sudah ada beberapa Pesona Inspira yang chat ya. Kita akan bacakan. Yang pertama ada dari Titi di Leksono yang katanya mau request aja lagunya Dandelions by Ruth B dong, thank you. Selanjutnya juga ada Nurrohim Nasmoko. Kalau menurut saya bahasa Inggris akan bermanfaat di lingkungan yang pas katanya. Karena kalau kita jarang interaksi dengan bahasa Inggris pasti akan kaku ucapannya, apalagi kalau kita langsung interaksi dengan orang luar negeri. Mental kita kebanyakan sudah down duluan. Jadi interaksinya dan bahasa atau bacaannya jadi kurang tepat. Apalagi di era digital sekarang ini, translator di HP menjadi semakin mudah. Itu menurut saya, hatur nuhun. Jadi kalau menurut Mas Nurrohim nih ya, bahasa Inggris itu bermanfaat kalau lingkungannya pas. Jadi nggak semua lingkungan itu pas dengan bahasa Inggris. Menurut Ria gimana? Mungkin bisa sedikit direspon.
I agree, but I want to maybe add my own perspective that English is important in semua aspek.
Oke.
Yeah, it is from what I've experienced. Maybe different people also has different experience, so they mereka menganggap mungkin English kurang penting di aspek ini atau di tempat ini gitu. But I think English is important in everywhere, and whatever apapun tempatnya gitu, lingkungannya.
Okay. So for your perspective, English it can be suitable in any
everywhere.
everyone. I mean in any environment.
But it depends on like what I said, people experience or people daily life. Like that.
Okay. Okay, I understand what you means, but I try to explain in more specific ya.
Okay.
Jadi bahasa Inggris itu sebetulnya cocok untuk semua lingkungan,
Yes.
tapi memang ketika kita mempraktekannya untuk semua lingkungan, nggak semua orang itu akan berpikiran sama dengan
Yes.
kita, gitu ya.
Yeah, that's
Oke.
what I mean.
Because of English is a language, it's same with bahasa Indonesia, so this will be our daily needs. So
Yeah.
it will be suitable for all environments, all social level status
Yes.
in Indonesia. Jadi itu sebetulnya tuh bukan masalah cocok atau enggak cocok gitu ya, tapi mau atau enggak orang-orang di sekitar kita menerima dan memahami kalau bahasa Inggris itu adalah ya penting gitu ya
Yeah.
untuk dikuasai saat ini atau untuk menjadi alat komunikasi kedua setelah bahasa Indonesia
Yep.
gitu ya.
Yep.
Kurang lebih gitu ya.
Yes, exactly.
Oke Mas Rohim, nggak apa-apa kalau misalnya punya pendapat tadi seperti Mas Rohim, kita juga punya pendapat yang menurut kita bisa aja. Mungkin kalau misalkan Mas Rohim mau mencoba mempraktekannya, mencari lingkungan yang tepat, mungkin bisa prakteknya sama teman-teman dari FBS Unsik ya.
Okay.
Nanti ditemenin ngobrol biar ngerasa kayak oh sudah menemukan lingkungan yang tepat. Jadi lama-lama kan jadi berani untuk berpraktek, untuk berbicara bahasa Inggris. Gitu.
Tapi bukan aku nggak setuju sih, tapi setuju juga. Tapi it's depend with the people gitu
I know.
and environment gitu.
Oke. Baik, ditunggu infonya Mbak katanya. Jadi mulai janjian nih ya, mau hari apa gitu ya, speaking latihan bahasa Inggrisnya gitu ya. Oke, selanjutnya ada lagi nih dari 0882 0067 58 sekian. Hai Kak, aku mau request lagunya Bruno Mars dong yang judulnya It Will Rain. Oke, ditunggu aja ya yang pada request lagu, nanti kita akan putarkan. Dan spesial hari ini kalau biasanya I Can Speak-nya itu hanya sampai jam 2 siang, khusus hari ini kita agak perpanjang sampai 2:30 ya. Jadi yang ngerasa belum gabung, ayo gabung sambil menunggu teman-teman Pesona Inspira bergabung lewat chat ataupun lewat WhatsApp. Kita akan putarkan lagi lagu-lagu yang sudah disediakan nih ya. Ada lagu lama dari boy band Westlife, pastinya Pesona Inspira tahu dong ya. Full Again, langsung aja ini dia Chanbina Channel, tetap di 92,1 FM.
Baby,
So here is it. I can speak. Yes, here is it. I can speak. We still come back, and of course, we still talking about the role of English as a global language, and we already talking about all things in English language that it really important for us in daily life or in our what is it like future in. Technology development of course in our neighbor environment, right? And now when we're talking about a role of English as a global language, we recognizing that we not only find one role but also 3 or 4, yeah. Maybe first as a bridging or a translator
Yes. To
tools
another
to another
languages.
language from all of the world, and then for what is it the role for what is it like mendorong pertumbuhan teknologi.
Yeah, agree.
Terus udah gitu juga as our daily needs.
Yeah.
Terus apa lagi Ria tadi ya kalau dari obrolan kita, kira-kira kesimpulannya selain sebagai alat bantu penerjemah bahasa asing atau pengantar penjembatan bahasa lain, terus juga selain menjadi kebutuhan harian, apalagi ini?
I think it can be open a wider opportunities,
yeah,
especially
okay.
maybe in apa ya, dalam hal pekerjaan, maybe
Okay,
business, something like
It
that.
can be a trigger to open all the positive opportunity like scholarship or maybe pertukaran mahasiswa
Yeah, exchange,
or
study
maybe
exchange.
Working job or
Yeah.
maybe ini juga bisa remote job.
Remote job, oh yeah, yeah.
You have ever heard about remote job or virtual job assistant?
Yes, I have.
When we working in home and we need to what is it like mastering English, because we only met an online or online Zoom or maybe online Meet, and we need to speaking in English too. Of course, when we want to get a virtual job, we have to proficiency in English.
Yeah, I have heard about that, especially in virtual assistant. But it's kinda interesting for me, and I'm planning to maybe learn about that. But I think I'm still like feel like my English is not that fluent.
You feel that it's still difficult.
Yeah, it's still difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still struggling with my English.
I have experience when I apply as a virtual assistant. You wanna hear my story?
Okay, please tell
You
us.
wanna listening it. Okay, when I was 27 years old, maybe I live with my husband in another island, and my husband asking me to not working anywhere, just only stay at home. And I
Okay.
felt like I'm bored. I was bored
Yeah.
in that time, and I felt that I think it can be okay when I apply as a virtual assistant,
Yeah.
because it working in house only. And the first step, we only sent the curriculum vitae and application letter, and after that I moved to interview, and the interview become, sebelum jadi interviewnya itu langsung tatap muka lewat video call, interviewnya itu by chat dulu, lewat email dulu maksudnya
okay.
ya, lewat teks dulu, lewat email. Ditanya tuh panjang lebar tentang bidang dari si job ini. Kalau nggak salah itu aku apply-nya itu customer service untuk perusahaan di Amerika yang dia itu penyedia jasa elektrikal gitu deh, kayak lampu-lampu, bohlam gitu. Di situ tuh banyak banget pertanyaan tentang customer service, melayani komplain-komplain dari para pembeli gitu, kayak gimana. Terus Valia kan ngerasa kayak cetek nih, masih writing kan, masih menulis gitu. Dan sebelum dikirim, before I send my answer of the examination, of the answer of the interview question, I try to check it in Google Translate and then in another translator software, and ini tuh artinya masih oke semua gitu. Artinya aku menerjemahkan ke bahasa Inggrisnya tuh masih bagus, masih benar, masih sesuai dengan jawaban betulnya gitu. Tapi habis itu sebelum ketemu sama usernya langsung, sebelum video call sama usernya langsung, ternyata itu jawabannya tuh dicek. And I have another level in English. Jadi mereka itu mencari, ternyata aku baru tahu kalau bahasa Inggrisnya dalam bidang bisnis sama bahasa Inggris dalam bidang keseharian gitu ya, itu tuh punya kosakata yang masing-masingnya itu berbeda gitu. Dan aku baru tahu kalau selama ini tuh aku pakai bahasa Inggrisnya itu ya bahasa Inggris keseharian. Ketika di dunia kerja itu sudah seharusnya pakai bahasa Inggris yang terkait sama bidang itu gitu. Misalkan kayak increasing sama developing kan kalau secara nggak langsung mirip-mirip ya artinya ya, tapi yang cocok nih sama bidang ekonomi pakainya increasing atau developing kayak gitu. Kalau dalam pelayanan jasa tuh kosakata mana yang lebih common gitu ya untuk dipakai. Nah itu dari situ langsung ternyata aku masih jauh banget nih kemampuanku. Nah, ternyata itu dia, banyak banget pekerjaan-pekerjaan yang membutuhkan penguasaan bahasa Inggris dan nggak semuanya itu pakai bahasa Inggris yang levelnya dasar. Ketika kita mau mendaftar virtual assistant ya kita harus bisa semua bidang ya, apalagi kalau untuk perusahaan-perusahaan yang bergerak di bidang ekonomi atau perbankan itu kosakatanya lebih spesifik lagi tuh, lebih nggak common untuk orang-orang yang biasa pakai bahasa Inggris untuk kehidupan sehari-hari gitu. Tapi it can be our experience. Our experience, it can be our teachers too.
Exactly.
So someday when I wanna apply a virtual job again, I have have some experience, so maybe it can help me to learning or prepare all the things that we need ya. Jadi ketika kedepannya aku mau virtual assistant lagi, aku udah tahu nih aku harus prepare apa aja, aku harus persiapan apa aja gitu. Memang itu jadi concern utamanya. Mau perusahaan apa nih yang kita lamar, bergerak di bidang ekonomi kah, di bidang peternakan kah, itu kosakatanya. Terus dalam menjawab pertanyaannya itu ternyata ada kayak rumus-rumus gitu ya. Bukan artinya rumus tensis, bukan, cuma maksudnya kosakatanya itu akan masing-masing gitu. Ya lumayan menarik juga sih, tapi Valia nggak ngerasa nyesal dan ngerasa kayak wah ternyata banyak banget nih hal yang harus terus dipelajari. Ketika kita lancar bahasa Inggris, belum tentu itu sudah menguasai semua bidang di bahasa Inggris itu sendiri sih gitu. Suatu hari kamu mau cobain nggak ngelamar kayak gitu?
Maybe someday I'm planning it.
Yeah, you're planning it to be a virtual assistant, so
Maybe.
you can walk anywhere.
Yeah, but firstly I have to what's that? Apa ya? Membenahi bahasa Inggris aku dulu.
Yeah, that's really neat. That's really important. But I have friends who already become a virtual job assistant as long as maybe 3 or 5 years, and I thought that her English is not really fluently, but she can understand anything and she can writing in specific field. When she working in the economic company, she can writing in economic side, in economic perspective. Jadi dia tuh selalu diperpanjang, bahkan menjadi salah satu kandidat untuk manajerial di kawasan Asia Tenggara gitu. Kerennya itu. Jadi bahasa Inggris ketika speakingnya itu ya kayak kita,
Just so gitu.
Tapi dia sudah langsung menggunakan istilah-istilah atau kosakata itu berdasarkan si bidang dari perusahaan
I
itu
see.
gitu. Jadi ternyata itu jadi hal yang penting banget juga ya. Ada hal juga ya Kak yang pengen dibagikan tentang pekerjaan virtual saat ini, mungkin Ria, terkait sama bahasa Inggris juga tentunya. Ada nggak? Misalkan kamu pengen jadi guru bahasa Inggris tapi mau online aja deh, mau cari anak-anaknya bule buat diajarin. Anaknya bule buat diajarin bahasa Indonesia, tapi kan otomatis kamu harus pakai bahasa Inggris kan?
Iya, pengantarnya English ya. Actually, now apa ya, udah sedikit menekuni, especially in teaching, but still teach English beginner for kids.
Oke.
Yeah.
Beginner for kids.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can start with for kids.
Yeah.
And you will move to for elementary school, and then you will level up
Yeah, I
for
hope.
senior high school.
Yeah.
And maybe someday you can teach another bule to speaking Indonesia. But
Okay.
you teach in
Amin.
bahasa Inggris.
Yeah, I just start from a little thing.
Oke, karena kita udah ngobrolin banyak tentang bahasa Inggris, jadi kayaknya sayang banget ya kalau kita nggak bagiin kosakata dalam bahasa Inggris. Kalau gitu setelah satu lagu berikut ini nggak boleh pindah channel, kita langsung kasihin kosakata baru untuk Pesona Inspira.
I can speak.
Yes, I Can Speak program already move into segment, which is light conversation and of course listener time. And now we gonna move to another segment that we wanna share our vocabulary, so you can write it and apply it in your time. Maybe someday you wanna say something in English, you can use this vocabulation as your statement or sentence. Oke, so langsung aja yuk kita move ke segmen kedua, ada Learn with Pesona. Vocab today. Kosakata baru apa hari ini? Let's enriching our vocab. Perkaya kosakata baru hari ini bersama Learn with Pesona.
I can speak.
Oke, Pesona Inspira, saat ini Ria dan Haliza, mahasiswa dari FBS Unsik, sudah menyiapkan beberapa kosakata yang akan dibagikan untuk Pesona Inspira semuanya. Boleh dicatat dan suatu saat boleh dipraktekkan ya. Silakan Ria, bagiin langsung aja ya kosakatanya.
Okay, the first one we have globalization. It spells globalization. It means globalisasi.
Oke, terus.
And then the second one, proficiency. It spells proficiency. The last letter is Y. and it means kecakapan atau keahlian.
Oke.
Okay, the third one we have multilingual. Multi, it spells multilingual tulisannya, and then it means multi bahasa. Okay, next fluent. It means lancar. It spells FLUENT. And then we have communication. It spells communication. It means komunikasi.
Oke.
Next.
Terus apa lagi
Okay, the
nih?
next cultural exchange. It spell cultural exchange. It means pertukaran budaya. And the next international relation. It spells international relations. It means hubungan internasional. Language influence. It spell language influence. It
Oke.
means pengaruh bahasa.
Oke, wait sebentar. Jadi pengaruh bahasa Inggrisnya language influence.
Yes.
Penulisannya language
Influence,
influence gitu ya. Oke, selanjutnya.
Okay, the next is interpretation. It spells interpretation. It means penafsiran atau lisannya.
Oke.
And the last foreign.
Foreign.
It spells foreign. It means asing.
Oke, penulisannya for-nya VOREIGN ya.
Yes.
Jadi foreign kasih GN belakangnya artinya asing. Terakhir tambahin dong satu lagi.
Okay, we have one more vocabulary. It's detach.
Detach.
Yeah, with
Artinya?
a D belakangnya. Spellnya data CHED.
Oke.
It means like what is that? Menghilangkan atau melepaskan. Jadi detach cultural roots. Maksudnya tadi kan ada detach cultural roots. Maksudnya melepaskan budaya aslinya begitu.
Oke. Kayak menghilangkan atau
Ya,
menghapuskan,
bisa.
melepaskan gitu ya. Oke. Kalau dari Valia tambahannya ya, cultural roots tadi belum diartiin ya. Jadi
Oke,
Valia tambahin
oke.
cultural roots artinya akar budaya.
Ya,
Oke.
good.
Jadi punya 12 suku kata baru ya buat Pesona Inspira. Silahkan dipraktekkan sama teman-temannya, sama keluarga dekatnya, atau mungkin mau ngobrol sama teman-teman FBS Sik juga nggak apa-apa deh gitu. Gunain aja kosakata yang selalu kita bagikan setiap kali akan speak mengudara. Dan saat ini karena Valia juga sudah memberikan bonus 30 menit, ternyata lewat dari 1 menit juga.
Oke.
Jadi 31 menit nih sekarang. Udah 14.31 sudah waktunya Valia dan teman-teman untuk berpamitan. Sebelum pamitan kita akan kasih closing statement dulu nih masing-masing terkait the role of English as a global language. Silakan.
Okay. As we know, English play a crucial role in connecting people around the world. It serves as a bridge for communication, education, business, and cultural exchange. As a global language, English opens doors to international opportunities. However, will we embrace its importance, we should also respect and preserve our native language and cultural identities. Speaking English should be a way to grow globally, not to forget where we come from.
Oke, bahasa
Oke.
Indonesianya dulu artiin sedikit. Maksudnya kalau pakai bahasa Indonesia tuh kayak gimana?
Bahasa Inggris memainkan peran penting dalam menghubungkan orang-orang di seluruh dunia. Bahasa ini menjadi jembatan komunikasi dalam bidang pendidikan, bisnis, dan pertukaran budaya. Sebagai bahasa global, bahasa Inggris membuka banyak peluang di tingkat internasional.
Oke, selanjutnya Ria, boleh silahkan.
Okay, like what Haliza mentioned before, English is one of the important language to learn because it plays an important role in our lives, especially. And so for everyone who still struggling with their English, I would say keep it up, and hopefully you get a wider opportunity to achieve whatever you dreamed of.
Oke, that's cool Ria. Oke, From Valia, did you ever hear a name about Henry Miller? I thought you never heard.
Yeah.
Okay, Henry Miller, all the complete name is Henry Valentine Miller, is an American writer and painter. He ever said that one's destination is never a place, but a
Okay.
new way of seeing things. Jadi tujuan seseorang itu bukan suatu tempat, tapi suatu cara baru untuk melihat sesuatu. Ini sama ya dengan belajar bahasa Inggris. Jadi ketika kita menguasai bahasa Inggris itu bukan sesuatu tempat tujuan, tapi suatu cara untuk melihat sesuatu dengan cara yang baru
Okay,
gitu.
good.
Untuk pesona Inspira semuanya yang mau belajar bahasa Inggris, mau berlatih lagi berani berbicara bahasa Inggris, boleh simak terus program I Can Speak setiap hari Senin jam 12.15 atau setelah pesona 12. Dan saat ini Valia dan teman-teman sudah harus pamitan dari ruang dengar pesona Inspira semuanya. Terima kasih banyak untuk waktu dan partisipasinya. Dan akhir kata saya Valia,
Aguria,
Dan Haliza.
pamit undur diri dulu. Wassalamualaikum.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.